Okay, welcome to my desktop. First thing we're going to do, this is the installing RAM desktop video thing for Jim. So this is the program Cupid. Let's stop there and rewind a second. Right, let's turn that off again. We're going to go to the website. That's the website. If you look along the top there, Cupid, I've sent you the link. So you go to that website, go down to this area here, download latest version, and then you're going to download this one here, which is 1.53 setup in English. So download that, then install it, and then you end up with this, which is CPU ID. I don't know what it means. Cupid Computer Z. So then we click on that, and what that does is gets running, and this is going to show us everything that's on in our computer. So this is the main computer. You see mine's an Intel Pentium, and that's the specification. There's the clock speeds and all the other garbage. So we go along and we have the main board here. That's the motherboard. This is obviously really important. The next one is memory, and as you can see, mine has DDR2 memory, and it has 3 gigs basically. Now the next one, SPD, is the memory slot selection, and this will show, excuse me, I've got Second Life on there, so this will show us what RAM is in which slots, and there's my 4 slots. Okay, so in my first slot I have DDR2, all of my RAM, all the RAM's DDR2. So in my first slot I have 512 megabytes of memory, and this is the important one. It's PC2 4300. It's got 266 megahertz. So this is the important bit. This bit has to be right, because if you've got the megahertz bit wrong, it's not going to work right, because the motherboard ain't going to take it right or whatever. So each slot is capable of a gigabyte of RAM as well. We find that out. So I'm going to backtrack. So to find out how much each slot how much RAM each slot can take, you have to go back and find out what your motherboard is. There's your model there. That's the model number of the motherboard. Obviously this is mine. Look that up and go to your manual, or go to the specs, look on the net or wherever, and make sure you know exactly how much memory that motherboard is allowed to take. So let's go back to SPD and we look at our slots, and as you can see, my slot 2 has a gigabyte of RAM, because each one of my slots can take a gigabyte. So then my slot 3 has 500, half a gig. Slot 4 has a gig, because my computer has a total of 3 gigabytes of RAM. So that's basically how to determine what is actually going on in your computer, and that's how to determine what RAM you need. Basically the pre-installed RAM, the RAM that was there, basically get the same. Look at this one here, this maximum bandwidth, and get the same specification. And equally, obviously, if you've got 1 gigabyte sticks of RAM in each stick, so your spare RAM socket will take another gigabyte of RAM. So that's how to determine what RAM you've got and what RAM you can use. Okay, I'm going to get this video to you immediately. Hope it helps.